Let's get brutally honest for a second. If someone's texting pace can ruin your day, if their mood changes your mood, if their distance makes you spiral, you're not in a relationship, my man. You're in emotional captivity. And brother, I am here to break you out, fire starter. Listen, today, I'm going to give you the 7 daily habits that build the strongest attraction amplifier on earth. Unshakable detachment. This is the 3rd part in my detachment series that we've been running this week to start the new year. And this stuff is powerful, baby. I mean, we know this stuff is powerful. Unshakable detachment. I'm Mike, your ethically masculine dating coach, baby, and welcome back to PlantTheSpark, where we mix real psychological research and just enough humor to keep you from texting your ex back just to check in. Listen, in episode 1, we broke down why detachment works. Go back and listen if you haven't, my dudes. Come on now, don't skip ahead. We don't cheat here at Plant the Spark. We are ethically masculine. Come on. In episode 2, we exposed how you're accidentally overinvesting. You need to see this one. And now we're going to build you the muscle, baby. It's a daily practice, right? Detachment isn't just a mindset, it's grounded practice, right? It's like those guys who want to get better at free throws, right? They go out there and they shoot 150 free throws, 300 free throws a day. Same practice, right? With detachment. You can become more attractive than good looks ever could make you, right? That's what detachment does for you. You shouldn't be doing it for that reason, but let's get into it, all right? Part 1, why do the daily habits actually matter? Well, detachment is not something you decide once. It's something you reinforce every single day. The human brain, I mean, it's wired for emotional survival, right? If you don't consciously build autonomy, first step in the ACR method, baby. If you don't consciously build autonomy, your brain defaults to fear-based attachment, overthinking, chasing, people pleasing, reacting to every signal. I mean, you are hyper vigilant in that case. Peer-reviewed research from self-determination theory folks, Dishi and Ryan, I bring these dudes up a lot, right? They show that autonomy is not just attractive. It is a psychological need, my guys. And that's what we teach you here, baby. That is what we teach you at Plant the Spark. Ethical masculinity is grounded in autonomy. Now, when you build habits around autonomy, your entire energy shifts from please choose me to I am choosing myself. You can join me if you want. That's energy. Come on now. That's what makes people chase. You're not chasing her at this point, my dudes. You're not chasing him at this point, my ladies. They are chasing you because autonomy is sexy. You choose yourself, it shows stability, safety, warmth. Again, this isn't arrogance. This isn't aloofness. This isn't being cold. This isn't always doing your own thing and never giving time to your baby doll, right? Come on now. All right, fire starter, grab your notebook. These are the daily rituals, grounded, secure, emotionally centered for the men and women on Plant the Spark. All right. Morning rule. Number 1, morning rule. No phone for the first 30 minutes. Look, when the first thing you do each day is look at your messages, you are training your brain to become a digital golden retriever, my guys. You're waiting for the treat. Instead, start the day with yourself. I mean, look, it's going to increase your dopamine stability, right? It's going to lower the anxious attachment tendencies that you might have sort of grew up with because of your parents, right? It's going to help you build self prioritization, my guys. Put yourself first occasionally, man. Number two, the second habit, I want you to do one daily challenge that has nothing to do with your chica. Come on now. Nothing to do with your stud. You need a source of confidence that exists outside of their attention. Do something difficult. I mean, researchers say you can do simple things like take a cold shower. I mean, I'm not doing that, but you go right ahead, my dudes. You can gym, right? Hit the gym, lift, go on a run, do a business task, work on a skill, right? I mean, look, effort builds testosterone, right? Dopamine and self worth. So you're working on the brain, you're working on the hormones, and you're working on your dignity. Come on, my boys, let's do this. I mean, as we know, masculine energy thrives on a challenge. Women notice when a man is internally confident, not externally dependent. All right, practice number three, habit number three, practice the 10-minute emotional delay. When you feel a spike in anything, anxiety, jealousy, right, panic, do nothing for 10 minutes. This prevents 95% of the attraction killing behaviors that you're about to jump into, my dudes. Delay impulsive texting. Guys, look, when you delay, right, it engages your prefrontal cortex, your decision-making system, right? And it gives it sort of engagement and priority over your limbic system, which is your emotional control center. So what happens is you're more logical, right? Cooler heads prevail. You demonstrate emotional regulation. Number four, habit number four, set a 3-to-1 investment ratio. You invest only at the level they invest. You don't have to be cold, right? I suggest you go a little bit lower than they do, right? They invest this much, you go right below it, right? If they give 3 effort units, you give 1 or 2. This prevents you from becoming emotionally lopsided, right? It's not manipulation, it's balance, right? It avoids over giving. It signals mutual interest, not desperation. And that's what we're going for. All right, number five, habit number five, return to your daily mission, right? Return to your mission daily. You have a mission outside of romance, my guys. And if you don't, right, every crush becomes your mission. And that is painfully unattractive. And it's obvious to the ladies. Those hot little chicas you're like slobbering over, you're panting over. Dude, you look weak. Have something in life besides them, right? Work goals, fitness goals, career projects, creative projects, money building, purpose driven activities. I don't know. Women and men are magnetized by direction. It is primal. Get her primal. Let her feel those hypergamic forces at work, baby. She is going to be slobbering over you. All right, habit number 6, the social self-expansion rule, right? Every day, I want you to connect with someone other than your crush. I'm not talking about flirting around on your crush. Although if she's only your crush, why aren't you flirting around? I'm not talking about that though. I'm talking about social expansion, right? Builds your self-confidence. It strengthens your relational skills, right? Talk to another guy, right? Talk to a woman you're not that interested in, right? It's practice. It helps to lower sort of those fear spikes that you get when you talk to your crush. Studies show people with broader social networks, right? Big group signals a higher perceived mate value. I mean, we are social creatures. And if you're a leader, it shows leadership, right? I mean, like if you're not a leader, it still shows leadership. All right. 7, number 7, habit number 7, the 8 p.m. cutoff. After 8 p.m., no emotional conversations, No spirals, no late night vulnerability dumps. I mean, you're tired. They're tired. This is when your insecurity spikes. They happen. Like I had a deep conversation with a woman till about 3 a.m. the other night. Look, what this does is it prevents you from overtexting. It protects your emotional boundaries, right? It increases your restraint, right? Your ability to show restraint. And this increases traction, right? Don't be the Labrador retriever, my dudes. Be that dog that's over in the corner minding in his own business. He sits there powerfully. People can come to him if they want to, right? And if they're interesting, he'll give them their attention. All right. This is the evening version of detachment discipline, my dudes. You can't just be doing it during the day and then you fall apart at night, right? You're busy during the day. Then you get home, you start watching Ted Lasso, and you're like, oh my God, I got to call my baby dolls. No, you don't. No, you don't. Let's get something clear. Detachment isn't being cold, right? It's being stable. It's the emotional version of, I don't know, I like you, but I'm not losing myself this time. People fall for the person who can stay centered no matter what, right? That kind of presence is rare. It's sexy. It's irresistible. Honestly. Like emotional power and regulation and calm in the storm. I mean, my God, women love this stuff. It shows that you can take care of them and their offspring, right? They might not be thinking that way in the moment, but that's what's going on an evolutionary or a biological sort of level. All right. Okay, it's that time. I'm giving you your homework for the next 48 hours, right? No morning checks of the phone. I want you to match their investment. I want you to do one challenge per day, right? And I want you to practice one emotional delay. Those are tough. Those are really tough. No emotional texting after 8, right? Track your mission daily. Screenshot the list. Put that sucker up on your fridge. Live your best life. Now, listen, next week, I'm going full nuclear, baby. I am going full nuclear. I am putting out a special edition of Ethical Masculinity on the 31st, baby. You're going to love it, baby. If this helped you, hit that like. You got to hit that subscribe. And if you haven't, what are you doing, man? Drop a comment. Say, I choose detachment, right? Claim your energy back today, my friends. Share this with someone who panics when their crush leaves them undelivered for 12 minutes. I'm Mike. Stay grounded, baby. Stay magnetic and stay free. This is Plant the Spark. Get it.